My name is Takajun from Good Level. Samsung has been selected for our group assignment. Currently, the Samsung CEO is Han Jong-hee, founded in 1st March 1928, and the founder is Lee Ping-shui. Samsung mission is we promise to perform responsibility as a leading global company. Samsung business area is consumer technology, gadget, information technology, and mobile correspondent, gadget solution, and so on. The example of Samsung product is smartphone, tablet, watch, television, icon, and so on. Next is risk management governance. The first risk management is climate change. There are two types of climate-related risk, which is transition risk and physical risk. Transitional risk include increased user inclination towards sustainable goods, while the example of physical risks are weather that can cause manufacturing and logistics to be destroyed. The second risk management is technological change. The example of technological is blockchain, LI, and AI. Marketing opportunity in the digital environment website and application has risk in the near of year. The expand opportunity but the variety of marketing and sales channels are not inclusive to insurance industry. The third is demographic change. Demographic change in the risk from population again. The decreasing number of productive people will reduce the rate of economic expansions. The downfall of interest rate can thrust to drop financial sector. The last risk management is risk of supply chain risk. Supply chain risk involve risks that can happen when partner buy part to provide to Samsung XDI, which is Samsung Digital Interface. The finger is like as if Samsung SDI keep a flexible and sustainable supply chains. The top part in this group assignment is risk management framework. Samsung founding and grow into a total consumer electronic provider, so they need to embrace new challenges to sustain their legacy. Samsung company-wide risk management system is used BOD, which is Board of Director. This risk management system is required to thoroughly handle a variety of risks that could arise in the workplace, for example, operation, finance, and occupational safety before making important choices. Samsung is committed to putting in place comprehensive risk management production across all of its global business. The objective is to identify and address possible problems before they become serious ones. So the sustainable risk management framework our group choose for the Samsung company is COSO EIM. The first reason for choosing COSO EIM is the company internal environment. Samsung has adopted a hybrid management and leadership philosophy that respond to its risk growth. The second reason is objective setting. By using this framework, Samsung able to analyze their objective quality become a curious factor in the company's success in accomplishes this objective. The third reason is risk appetite and tolerance. Samsung company capable of align its risk-taking activity with its overall business objective and risk tolerance. The last reason of choosing Coastal ERM is advantages of information and communication. Information and communication technology is play an important role in the company. The risk profile is modern, and the business have effectively managed its risk management operation using its ICT infrastructure.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Muhammad Shafiq. Today I want to present about my topic is risk architecture. First, declarers subsidiaries they operate on their own but still follow the overall company strategy. Challenge finding the right balance between center control and allowing each subsidiary to manage its own risk. Number two, centralized governance. Global Risk Management Committee. First, led by the Chief Risk Officer, res- responsibility, creating policy, prioritizing risk, and ensuring alignment with global strategy. Number three, focus on company wide risks like cyber security and geopolitical instability. Number three is decentralized decentralized executive risk management unit. Number three, decentralized execution risk management unit. First, each subsidiary has its own RMU. Number two, they manage local risk by identify, evaluation, and reduce risk. Number three, they also stay connected with the Global Risk Management Committee. Number four, technology integration. Integrate risk management system. Number one, AI and machine learning for the risk assessment. Number two, enhance monitoring, transparent and proactive risk management. Next, I want to present about risk protocol. First, flowchart of risk reporting. First, risk identify, risk assessment, report to department manager, escalate risk committee, review by board of director, action plan developer, and lastly, monitor recession risk. I want to present about risk protocol. First, high likelihood, high impact. Risk 1. Employee safety with heavy tool, dangerous material, and complex tests. These risks happen often and can cause serious injury and big financial loss. Samsung should have strict safety rules, regular check, and training to protect workers and the company. Number two, medium likelihood, high impact. Risk 2. Employee unhappiness due to little career growth and low pay. These risks happen less often but can hurt morale and stability. Samsung should improve communication, offer good benefit, and provide clear career. Number three, high likelihood, medium impact. Risk 3. Job security, worries during chance or market problem. These risks are frequent but less serious immediately. Clear communication and retraining can help ease employee concern and keep the company stable. Number four, medium likelihood, medium impact. Risk 4. Problem with teammate and relationship with partner. This risk can affect operation and company culture. Encourage teamwork and strong external relationship help the company work smooth and stay realized. Like low likelihood, low impact. Risk 5. Minor health issue can be prevented. These risks are less important, but promoting health and work-life balance can boost productivity and create a positive work environment. Thank you.
Okay, next we go to the risk assessment for Samsung company. There are three of type of risk that Samsung company have. Firstly, is a strategy risk, where first competition with Apple, Huawei, and others. Next is operational risk, which is supply chain disruption from pandemic or geopolitical issue. Third is financial risk, is a currency fluctuation with raw material cost. What is compliant? Compliant is adhering to diverse and evolving global regulation. Next is reputational, which is concern impact from product failure or ethical concern. Next is a technological risk. It's a cybersecurity risk and technology obsolescence. Next is environmental risk, which is pressure to meet sustainable demand. And lastly, social risk, where shift in consumer preference in risk assessment is a risk management tool, where risk categorization based on passive analysis. First is political. So in political, threat conflict, which is US and China, disruption operation and supply chain, where and net is import restoration or device affecting international market. So for the economic risk, currency fluctuation impacted revenue, and rising raw material cost due to shortage or inflation. Net social risk. In social risk, Samsung has a shift toward ethically produced good, reducing demand for a certain product, and labor distributed in key production facilities. For technological risk, Samsung has a rapid technological obsolescence due to competitive innovation, and cybersecurity threat compromising sensitive data. So next, legal risk. In legal risk, penalty for non-compliance with regulation like GDPR. Next, legal risk due to labor or environmental violation. And lastly, is environmental risk. Samsung company is non-compliant with sustainable standard, leading to sanction and natural disaster disturbing operation. So risk metric, where Samsung company have a 4 type of risk metric, which is firstly is height, likelihood and height impact the supply chain. Second, height, likelihood and median height impact is cyber security. And 4 is medium height, likelihood and medium impact market competition. And lastly it has medium regulator and medium regulator likelihood and medium low impact.
Next is risk response. So, for the cybersecurity breach, it is very important with the increasing of cyber attacks such as ransomware, phishing, and denial of service DOS attack. Samsung must adopt an approach to safeguard its data system and customer information. So the recommended risk response and action plan for cybersecurity breach is use cutting-edge cybersecurity solution. Samsung should implement cutting-edge cybersecurity solutions such as artificial intelligence AI-based threat detection system. So it is to improve resistance against cyber threats. And then this technology use machine learning to spot anomalous activity pattern, find security holes, and instantly eliminate any threats. So this AI system, for instance, can identify anomalous user activity or scan network traffic for indication infiltration, enabling the business to act quickly to prevent a breach. And then Samsung should use end-to-end encryption to safeguard private client and business information. Data loss prevention LP2s, intrusion prevention system IPS, and firewalls need to be used to into the business to guarantee that sensitive data is only accessible to those who need to know. A zero security model should be put into place, which holds that user and device are possible risks unless proven otherwise. Besides that, Samsung can invest in cybersecurity incident response teams. This for this investment, so Samsung can go for faster and less damaging containment or breach. The group should be equipped with the right forensic tools to track down the cost and recommend preventive measures against similar incident.
The second is training employees in data security. Samsung should focus on how to identify phishing attempts, to create secure passwords, and handle private information in a non-hazardous manner. So the program should focus on how to identify phishing attempt, create secure password, and handle private information on non-hazardous manner. Samsung can stimulate the cyber attack to test employee readiness and implement best practice. Besides, an effective internal communication plan will make employees properly aware of the latest policy and procedure concerning cybersecurity. So, by embedding a security culture of vigilance and responsibility, Samsung can significantly reduce the probability of security breach caused by internal negligence. Next is supply chain disruption. Supply chain disruption may snowball into production and sales, and it will affect customer disruption and customer satisfaction. So, as a global manufacturer, Samsung is exposed to different risks such as delay in procurement of raw materials, geopolitical tension, and logistic challenge. So, the strategies that Samsung will use is develop multi-sourcing strategy. So, for develop multi-sourcing strategies, Samsung should diversify supply base to reduce dependency on one supplier. Such an approach will allow the flexibility in switching source. And then Samsung should buying semiconductor materials from other suppliers based in Asia, Europe, and North America to reduce dependence on any one region and offer backup option in case of disruption. Other than that, Samsung can establish strategic partnership with suppliers for better collaboration and more transparency. Real-time information on inventory levels and delivery schedules can be shared to identify potential bottlenecks well in advance, and thus it will find proactive solution for Samsung. And then the second action plan, which is increase local production capabilities. So firstly is Samsung should expand their production uh, to reduce dependent on international suppliers. So they must expand the production into the local level. This plan will not only minimize the risk associated with disruption in global supply chain, but also reduce transportation costs and improve delivery times. Other than that, Samsung can use advanced manufacturing technologies like robotic and automation that will help promote better production efficiency and resilience. With such, Samsung will be able to operate even in the worst circumstance, such as in the case of a pandemic virus or natural disaster. Without the human employee, they still can operate it. Next risk is compliance with regulation. So, poor compliance with laws and regulation may lead to consequence for Samsung, as the regulation on data privacy, environmental sustainability, and trade policies are changing in developed countries. So Samsung should adapt positively to this change. So firstly is keep up to date regarding change in laws and regulation. So Samsung should put in place a mechanism for constantly monitoring and analysis change in regulation in the country they operate in. This might include subscription to legal advisory service or automated tools that will help them track change to relevant laws. Samsung also should doing regular audits for compliance that should be performed to identify gaps and ensure compliance with regulation, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, which is GDPR, and the local environmental law. Other than that, Samsung should establish a compliant team. Uh, it is worth mentioning that centralized compliant teams need to be established, that policies the regularly compliant across business units. It will be responsible for formulating policies, training employees, and liaising with external lawyer. By centralizing the compliance function, Samsung will have consistency and efficiency in regulatory compliance. Other than that, companies should apply a technology-driven solution such as compliance management software. It is to automate documentation, reporting, and risk assessment process in an effort to further increase the effectiveness of the compliance program. That would consequently place Samsung ahead of the change in regulation and reduce risk of non-compliance. Other than that, Samsung should have a communication and training for employees, such as regular training program. They should conduct to train employees in compliance matter related to their job, while employees in sales departments must have excellent knowledge regarding anti-bribery laws. R&D employees have to be knowledgeable regarding intellectual property protection. So this knowledge is very important for them, so they can protect the company from uh, compliant with regulation. Other than that, Samsung should establish a formal channel for internal communication on a current change in law and regulation and the best practice. So in this way, employees are fully informed of their role and responsibility to help the company maintain full compliance with the regulatory requirements in the local or in the global regulation.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Now we continue to the lesson learned. We have all acquired a multitude of information and useful abilities throughout this risk management course that are necessary for successful negotiating uncertainty in a variety of situations. First, the nature of risk itself was among the first important ideas we were taught. We learned that risk is a necessary component of every decision making, whether it be in daily life, business, or finance. It became evident that risk should be understood and managed rather than completely avoided. We discovered throughout the course that risk can actually be opportunities, and that firms that manage risk well are better able to develop, innovate, and withstand setbacks. The organized method of risk management, which consists of risk identification, assessment, evaluation, and treatment, was presented to us in the course by taking into account both internal and external elements that could affect an organization's success. We learn how to methodically identify risks. This required being aware of both the possible risks and the opportunities that could result from them. This required being aware of both the possible risks and the opportunity that could result from. Additionally, we learn how crucial it is to assess risks according to their impact and likelihood. We were able to prioritize risks throughout the review method, which helped us concentrate on our attention and resources on those that would have the biggest effect. In order to better evaluate hazard, we also investigate a number of risk analysis methodology. We were able to take into account the subjective element of risk, such as strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, by using qualitative techniques like SWOT analysis and risk matrices. This method gave us more comprehensive grasp of the dangers we can encounter in various situations. However, quantitative techniques such as financial modeling and probability distribution gave us the capacity to evaluate risk with numerical data, especially in project management and financial context. Making data-driven, well-informed decisions require the use of this quantitative method. The creation of risk management plans was another essential component of the course. In order to address and reduce recognized hazard, we learned how to develop organized plans. These plans set up procedures for tracking risks across the course of a project or organization life cycle. In addition to outlining risk reduction tactics, we develop a greater knowledge of the dynamic character of risk management and realize that in order to guarantee that risks are effectively managed throughout time, constant observation and adjustment are necessary. The course also included ethical and regulatory consideration as a core component. We discovered that good risk management entails not only reducing adverse effects, but also making sure that moral and legal requirements are met. Sustaining trust and attaining long-term success require implementing a proactive, risk-aware culture that places a high value on accountability and transparency. This knowledge made it easier for us to recognize the larger obligation business have to their constituents such as staff members, clients, and the community. Personally, the training improved our capacity for critical analysis, judgment, and problem solving. It inspired us to take a logical approach to problems, consider our options, and foresee possible results. We improve our collaboration and communication abilities through group projects and conversation, which are crucial for working together on risk management plans. To sum up, the risk management course has given us a strong basis for recognizing, evaluating, and managing risk. It has given us useful tools and methods that we can use in a range of real-world scenarios, from personal choices to company operations. Above all, it has given us a proactive mentality that allows us to face uncertainty with assurance, strategic vision, and a strong sense of accountability. That's all. Thank you.